I could go farther in the process if I wanted to. Obelix, I don't know that I want to do that. We talked about it before. I definitely could go farther in the process. But I think I'm just going to be okay with turbo fuel because I'm going to be making 47,000 additional power. That's pretty good, right? I don't even know what's it take to like go beyond here. That's probably not in a refinery. It's probably a blender, right? Yeah, it's probably going to be a blender. I mean, we can check. We don't have to. See, I don't even. Where's that? Where are those recipes even at? Where's that? If it's not in a refinery and it's not in a blender, I guess I don't have those recipes. Oh, that's I know what it is. Hold on. Gee, great hard drive scan there. That's it down in here. Yeah, I don't have that stuff yet. So that'd be the rocket. Rocket man. I mean, I can't even get that until I get 100 packaged turbo fuel. So I'd have to make at least some of the turbo fuel before I could do that. And then that would be a whole process. Hold on. So rocket fuel. Okay. See, that just seems annoying. I'm not gonna lie. That just seems annoying. Or wait, okay, so rocket fuel and then you have to do it again. Yeah, package it. Oh, and then you have to add power. What? I'm not doing that. We're gonna stay with what we have. I think we're gonna stay at turbo fuel. Turbo fuel. You do, yeah, but I think we're just gonna stay with turbo. I think turbo fuel is gonna be enough for what I'm trying to do here. So we'll be just fine. There we go. That's what I want. There we go. All right, so here's what we have to do. We got to figure out our logistic floor. I like the idea of a logistic floor. These are going to go away, for the record, all the refineries here. For right now, I'm just going to build around them because they have my signs. So when later I'm like, how many refineries do I need? It's 43. 76, not 67. And then 190 snowmen. God. I think I'm funny, Chad. I don't know about anybody else, but man, I am my biggest fan. Is that perfect? Did I do that by accident? Bruh. So like a three wall logistic floor, that's a great idea. That's pretty close. I mean, it's not quite perfect, but like that's okay. I actually really like the idea. It is double the foundation to build, but like technically we don't need a full foundation in the logistic floor. But I like the idea of like taking everything down through the floor instead of like the other one that I built that turned into overhead chaos. Although there'll still be overhead chaos, it's fine. Actually, this is going to have a lot less chaos because we're not having to package the fuel. We're not packaging any fuel or anything. So, or wait, do we want? Hold on. No, that's not the right recipe, right? You all got me second guess. I got myself second guessing things now. About what recipe to go with. Okay, that has to be the heavy oil residue. If I had a recipe that would take fuel and package it and dilute it at the same time instead of the oil, the heavy oil residue, I would do that. But it's fine. So we actually don't need any water for this process then, huh? And we don't need any containers. That's pretty sick. And we're still going to get 47,000. Potentially 47,000. What's it called? Power. That's awesome. And this whole time, if nothing else, we are building nuclear pasta. So at least we're working on one ingredient for the elevator. So at least we got that going for us. The other ingredients I am not working on yet. So. Yeah. But man, the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm telling y'all, it is getting brighter. I'm happy to be where I am in this game right now. And just doing it, you know? That's it, man. We're just doing it. And then I'm also a little like, man, what am I going to play after I get done with this? Start over. Okay, chat. Got it. No, I won't do that. I will play Satisfactory again at some point, I'm sure, but not for a while. Unless we want to get into a speed run or something, but that's not really me, so probably not going to do that. The hard drive, the foundation is real. I'm gonna run out of plate. The cloud is almost empty. I can't keep up with how much I'm using. It's okay though. It happens. It happens. You started on aluminum today? Nice. Nice. I should try plus. I'm good. Pops, to be honest. As much as I am enjoying this playthrough, I will be glad to be on to something else when I'm, you know, when it's time. It'll be a good thing. So. Start a 100x run. That'll probably be whatever the next time is that I play this game. I'll probably do something like that. 100x, random nodes, like all the things. Maybe not too much on the power because that just gets annoying. But maybe 2x power. I don't know. This is probably a ways down the line, honestly. Quite a ways. I don't know. We'll find something else to play. Maybe I'll play Pharaoh. They talked about playing Pharaoh. So. Although I think Pharaoh could be kind of like for do like a day stream of that. I don't know. I kind of talked about maybe playing Pharaoh at some point on stream. First time, yeah. I actually talked about it. We were talking about like games we used to play and stuff, and I was like, dude, I used to play a ton of Pharaoh. It was lit. So I don't know if I actually will, but we'll see. I think we were talking about like games that we've beat, and I'm still salty. I'm putting this in just to build with, by the way. Actually, I should just put down the logistic floor. I should just go put power lines underneath, and then I'd have power for my hover pack. This is fine too. But I've always been kind of salty that I've never beat Pharaoh. So you never know. Play with better recipes in the option menu. Oh yeah, what's that? Just gives you just better recipes, huh? Does it give you like alt recipes off the jump, or the actual recipes it gives you are just better? Because that's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, I think the 100x could be, or maybe not 100x, but something would be fun. You granted yourself fly. I gotcha. Alright, speaking of flying, let's go hover pack. Well, this is a huge platform, by the way. I may not need all of this down here, but it's fine. Reduce custom products. Ah, that's nice. I could see that being cool. I could see that. Yeah, there'll be enough room here. So we'll end up extending this out for like our trucks to come in. We'll probably end up using trucks. And we're gonna have coal here anyway, so we'll probably power the trucks with coal. Yeah, possibly. We'll see. You can start with all alt recipes. God, I would just spend forever trying to figure out what to do. All right. So first stage refineries is 43, chat. 43, chat. All right. Hooray. We're not going to have anywhere near enough stuff on us, but that's okay. All the ma'am. That's crazy. Again, this stuff here in the corner will go away, so I'm not worried about that. And then the train track will go away too. I'm not sure where I'm going to bring trains up here, but it won't be right there. I'm going to have trains for the coal and the sulfur. So it's all good. Now we just build a wall of refineries. A whole wall of refineries until we run out of material, that is. But that's why we have trains. Hooray. And actually what we should do, we'll probably go up a couple of wall sections. Chat, something like this maybe. And then put our floor, our inbound oil full floor over there. That way it's up higher in gravity. Ka-chow, right? Right? Using the noggin, boys. Using the noggin. And maybe on the other side we actually go down a little bit to where the actual things will be. What do I need? Beams. I think I put those on the other train. I also need pipes. Let's grab some of those. Problem is I don't think I can carry all the material that I need. Motors, beams, and copper, chat. Motors, beams, copper. Beams. Beams? There's copper on there, too. Alright, motor and beams. Well, how about that? Oh. It's like I planned it out that way. Actually, I can hold it all. Let's go. We're gonna definitely have to go get more stuff. That's okay. It's all good. Or actually, do we even want to make the, do we even want to bring coal and sulfur here? We could do that somewhere else. We don't have to do it here. Might as well, though. Honestly. It's all good. That's going to be a future us decision, I do believe. So, not terribly worried about it right this minute. You know, if I was smart, I would have set my recipe in these and then just copied it so I don't have to go back and add the recipe to all of them. I should have done that. Right, we're doing this one. I'm very convinced of it too, don't worry. Although they won't turn yellow because they don't have power. So what we'll do is we'll do this going down, place the other ones, and then we'll do power on the way back. Although I don't know where I'm plugging this into power actually yet, wherever the trains are eventually, but for now we'll just temporarily do it. Coal and sulfur nearby, very close. Yeah, I'm hoping. Do we use trucks for that too then? I'm gonna build a super highway out here with trucks, boys. Life is a highway. Trucks might actually be terrible for this. Whoa, hello. What did I know? Trucks might actually be terrible for this. Just for the record. But that's okay. I'm always down for a terrible idea after all. Alright, so in theory that is 47. We should probably count. If we don't count, we're gonna mess it up, I guarantee it. So let's just count them up and do it right. Sulfur's on the mountain. Oh, you know what? I saw that earlier, yeah. So no, just conveyor belt it probably. How many is that supposed to be? 43? Did I do it right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. All right, that's 43. Good God. What a monstrosity. Wait, double click. What an absolute thing. You know what? We should just get power out here from the battery. Yeah, let's not worry about the train tracks because I don't know if I'm even going to use the trains. I may not even have trains out here, to be honest, right? Yeah, because if the coal and, or at least the sulfur's close, I may not even have trains out here. And I think there's coal pretty close too when I scanned for it earlier by accident. So we'll just run a big set of power lines out here for now. Probably need to like go up that way and around and go to that corner. That way I'm not, yeah, in the way anywhere. For future building. You know, we may not get this done tonight, but at least we're finally doing it. Been talking about this project for 45 years, chat. Or something like that. Have been talking about this one for quite a while, actually. There we go. Now how do I get past the... Probably through here. Yeah, that'll work. Can't start without starting. Barry, you should be a motivational speaker. I know your name may not be Matt Foley, but man, that was deep, bro. No, you're very true though, Bear. It's very, that is a very accurate statement. I made fun of you, but like I'm rolling it back. It is an accurate statement. Now that I'm started on this, I'll work on it tonight for a while. I'll probably end up working on it off stream. And oh god, I didn't let my jetpack charge back up. It might be a while before it's actually done, but at least we have the hard part done. We have the math done. You know, that's the worst part of any of these builds. So at least we got that done. At least for now, until I change my mind on what recipe I want to go with. I'm not changing my mind. I'm sticking with it. Whatever we're doing is what we're doing, Chad, at this point. That is what the power company needs to use IRL when they trim trees. That would get people to stop planting trees so close to power lines. Yeah, we're gonna come in your backyard and blow up the trees in your backyard. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm on board. I don't have any trees in my backyard, so it's fine. Well, there's one, but it's kind of on the end of the house. It's not really in the backyard. Do I not have any beams? Ruh-roh, Reggie. How do I not have any beams? There's no way. Dude, if I was organized in this game, I would be dangerous. Oh, wait, there's beams there. Hold on. I could be dangerous in this game if I was halfway organized. Where was I at? You know what? That might actually be a good thing if we're not going to use trains, because they go through multiple oil extractors, so might actually be a good thing to get rid of the train tracks. Or maybe we like divert the train tracks somewhere else, like maybe over here or something. If we're going to use them at all, we'll see. Might end up scrapping the whole train track idea. In general, you never know. Oh yeah. All right, what does that do to our... Oh, only a little bump. Went from like 46,000 or something to 48. That's not terrible. I'm guessing my particle accelerators aren't really doing much, because that should be like a heartbeat going on, to be honest, but that's all right. Okay, so that's good. And then is there enough room here for another row? Want to have at least a couple foundations. Want to have at least a couple foundations of room. Okay. So our next one, we need 76 straps. That is crazy. That's a lot. That's 2,280 pipe Y'all, I'm gonna have to go get that. I'm not gonna have that with me. Actually, I am a liar. I have all of that with me. 1,500 copper sheet, which I have that, by golly George. $760 encapsulated beams. Case beams, whatever they are. The beams, man. We're a little short on that. We're going to be way short on motors. I need 760 motors. Dang, bro. Definitely not going to have that. It's a lot of motors. There's, oh, there. I was like, there's 10 there. That's the train. Can't have those motors. Apparently. I don't know why. I got the beams. My inventory's full. But I've got the beams. I just don't have the motors. Okay. Alright. So we can at least plop down a storage and start eating the stuff in there that we can. Okay, so we need to go get motors, and lots of them because they use motors too, right? They use fish. Oh my gosh. Well, how many is that? We'll just 190. Add that to the list, chat. I need 3,600 motors, 9,500 quick wire, and 9,500 plastic. Oh my goodness. And I need more copper, more beams. Y'all, I need a whole nother train. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of material. We should have figured all this out back. Well, I didn't know how much oil I was going to have. To be honest, yeah, it's either I get another train or I build a bunch of cars on that one. Oh, it's crazy, y'all. It is crazy. All right, tell you what, chat. I'm gonna go take a brief break, and you guys are gonna go to the desert factory. Probably take y'all a minute to get there, so I'll be right back. BRB. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first came out here, I swear that said no power, and I was like, "Oh God, what happened?" Thankfully, we're good to go. I was gonna be like, "Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute." If I came back and didn't have power on my map, that would be not good. Not good at all. All right, so we need to build a few train cars. Okay. We're getting all borrowed material out of the cloud. The pipe, again, we're out of steel pipe. Always, chat. Where's that at? I don't even know where that's at in the system. Should be somewhere here. Right there. That one. Gotta wait till the train's done, though. Can't access the thing you do for when the trains... Alright. So this will be our third work train that we're gonna have over there. Which is crazy. Alright. So we need motors. We need a lot of. We need a lot of a lot. Need a lot of a lot. Okay. Let's just grab that. Just put that in there. Okay, so pipe is done. We're gonna need rubber, which is right here. Just grab a whole bunch. We're just gonna grab a whole thing of everything. That's not even enough rubber though. We're gonna need 2 cars of rubber. Apparently. That's crazy. This is quite the shopping list. But that's okay. We can always bring back what we don't use. Well, those 2 trains are kind of close together, aren't they? I was blocking the way, I think was the problem for a while there. Okay, so the steel pipe is done. The rubber's done. We need quick wire, which I think is up here. No, it's at the back. I know it's here, and I know there's a lot of it. Wait. There we go. Quick wire. And we're gonna need... We have plenty of that, okay? Plenty of that now. Quick wire rubber. We need copper sheet. I swear I just saw it, though. Here we go. Copper. And that's actually not enough copper, so let's put that down here. Because actually we're going to need a ton of copper to run all the pipes. All the pipes for the whole system too, so I need to get more copper. Definitely need more copper. I can go down here to the belly of the beast. It definitely is too. It is very the belly of the beast down here, the logistic floor, as you will. And then see, just like it never happened. Actually, let's do this too. Why not? We already have it on us. Okay, copper's done. Pipe's done. Encapsulated beams are gonna be up. I don't know how. I might have to go back to the homeland for those. And then motors. I don't think I'm gonna have many encapsulated beams. Here, did I look at that last hard drive? Yeah, it's a dud too, huh? Right, scan one more. Ooh, the beams. I really don't think I'm gonna have that here because I'm not really making a lot. Oh, we have them. Sweet. Bars of beams. And then the motors will definitely have. I'm not worried about that at all. That'll definitely be something we have. So it'll be all good. So Chad, I got a funny phone call today. Made me laugh anyway. From my buddy Mr. Casey. And he got a letter from our city. And he had to call and tell me about it today, which I was amused by that. And the letter from the city, it's not enough motors, crap. The letter from the city was about grass clippings. And if you all heard me last week talking about the grass clippings and how bad they were, funny thing is, you know, he doesn't own that house anymore, so obviously the city, you know, needs to get their facts straight about who owns what, but he thought it was kind of funny. I thought it was hilarious. And then apparently, the letter included a photo of the grass clippings. And he described the vehicle. You could see part of the vehicle in the photo. The photo was taken from. The Hoosier next door, yeah. In the photo, apparently, he described the color to me, and I'm not going to tell you all what color it was or anything, because, you know, trying to maintain a little privacy for people. But it was the color of Mr. Wonderful's vehicles. Mr. Wonderful has 2 vehicles at his house, and they're the same color. And it is 1000% the color that Casey described, that he could see in the photo of, like, a window frame. So, at least if you're gonna narc on your neighbors, maybe, just maybe, at least make sure when you take a photo that you can't see the window frame of your vehicle, which he thinks it's funny because obviously he's not in trouble. It's not his house, so. Yeah, definitely the Hoosiers next door, though, yes. Let's see. I should have motors here somewhere, right? I should have motors. Am I out of motors? Am I not? Bobby? Bobby, am I not? You know what? I'm not making as many motors as I should be. Oh, I'm out of rotors. Chat, remember when I said I wanted to balance this factory? I never have. I never have. In case it's not obvious. Let's see. I'm making rotors, man. We're making tons of them. Turn up. I need more motors, though. I need more motors, chat. Grass is like oil. Yeah. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. One was the size of a bush. Tell sister about it. She likes to narc on people first time. She got the shrub down yonder. She got cut down, which I think is the one you're talking about. It's back, yeah. Yeah, she sent it in the city. That's why I got cut down last year. Yeah. Okay, we have extra motors. That's not a bad thing, though. We got plenty of stuff now, chat. Oh, not okay. On the oh, I know who you're talking about. Yes. That one's bad. That one's really bad, yeah. I know exactly which house you're talking about now. I know exactly what house you're talking about. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly all the time. Really, oh yeah, that's definitely a rental place, yeah. Probably, yeah, I mean, they both do, yeah. Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah. Yep, it's pretty bad. We might as well grab some more concrete while we're here, chats. And some more plate, because we'll probably end up needing a bunch of it, so. We just filled, I don't even know how many cars, I need another one. How many cars did we just build on this train? And they're all but one of them is full. Chat. 14 more cars of material. 14 cars. Good God. This project, man, I'll tell you. It's a big project, man. Big project. Just saying. I'm just glad that I have this factory here, you know, that is making all of the stuff. Apparently I need to work on my rotors a little bit, maybe sloop some of those or something, but at least we have, you know, a good a little bit of a stockpile here. I don't have a ton of everything built up here, but I can enough to get by. You know, I grabbed like over 4,000 motors. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah. All right, off to see the wizard. Hooray. I'm gonna have to back this train in on the other train line so I can have it nearby, because I'm gonna have to run back and forth a bunch because I can only carry so much stuff, you know. Good thing I got those 6 extra inventory slots earlier today, huh? Coming in clutch now, boys, huh? I'm here for that. Now, the Helix, let's go. I'm not tired of these yet, by the way. In case anybody was wondering. Maybe y'all are, but I'm not. I'm not tired of my train system. I think it's way too much fun. To be honest. Sometimes if I'm like watching YouTube and just have this game on open, I'll just jump on a random train and turn like audio way down so I can like just ride around with like watch my YouTube video. It's too much fun. Trains are... I mean, I don't really care what game I play. Trains are cool. I don't know what that says about me. I think I know what it says about me. Whatever. I don't care, man. No, I enjoy it. You know what game we're gonna play, chat, eventually again? Actually, that is the game, yeah. Tomcat, how'd you know? I want to get back into, I want to achievement hunt Railroads Online again. I would like to finish that game one of these days, get my achieves. Super fun game. Super, super fun game. So, one of these days, I'd like to play that again. See? I'll probably play either a map I've already made or a pre-built, though. I don't want to make a new map. That kills the... I don't want to say it kills the game, because it's a fun part of the game, but that's not what I want. That's not what I want to do. I want to achievement hunt it, get my last... Oh, I hit a Goomba. I was like, what did I just hit? Hey, bud, can you hold that? I wish you wouldn't take off running when you... I kind of missed. Dude, that was mobile deforestation. Did y'all see that? Who knew that Goomba was mobile deforestation? Oh, God, it's too good. But yeah, I would like to finish the achievements in that game, Railroads Online. In general, I like, you know, kind of do enjoy finishing achievements in games. Hence why I played this one again. Although, obviously, I finally did get my achievement a while back, so... Alright, chat, do we send it off the end of the track? Just send it in the ocean as fast as we can? I think the answer is yes. Let's go. You still have a few? Yeah, I don't remember how many I have, but we're full speed this out to the ocean, by the way. It'll reset. It's fine. Oh, I was kind of hoping we would like all end up in the ocean. Hooray. All right, so we are going to be doing the refineries next. So I'm going to take these out of here for now. Let's get rid of that. And that way we can trim down our stuff just a little bit, our inventory. So we can grab the stuff that we need and not grab the stuff that we don't need. That's twice as much pipe as we need right now, chat. There we go. Copper. A little bit extra copper. Never hurt anybody. And I don't have enough motors on me, which is fine. Okay, inventory is pretty chalked, but I do have some motors, so we'll have to come back. That's fine. It's all good, man. And then this is the recipe that we're doing, fuel to turbo. So we'll just copy pasta that guy somewhere up here. I kind of want to have room. I'm not worried about space because honestly, we can build to the west forever. Forever. So if we build it like that, it'll be even. That'll give us a 3 full foundation, which that's way too much, but let's just go 2 full foundations. How about that? Let's see. Run piping there and piping. No, I like the 3 actually. Because you'll have stuff here and stuff there. This will be an open walkway. Not that we're really ever going to walk in here. We'll probably end up flying a lot more than we will walk in here, but that's okay. All right. Nothing to it. Let's do it. Can't do it because we don't have a foundation. Stand by. Stand by for news. What's up, Big Al? How's it going, sir? How was your weekend? How was Monday? How's Big Al? Hopefully good. That's bad. Bad would be bad, okay? Bad would be bad, okay? Golly. Big Al, I'm finally building the power plant that I said I was going to build last Friday. The whole stream. We're building it. We're not going to get it done tonight, but we're gonna work on it. Just saying. It is happening. Chat, by the way, when I was in the house before, there is pizza sitting on my stove right now. You talk about torture, y'all. Alright. Did I see the Farm Sim mod drama? Yeah. Oh, Big Al. You're not supposed to be sick, sir. Sir. You can't park there. Sorry to hear that, Big Al. I'm glad you're feeling better now. Alright, let's just build what we can, chat. And we have to go back to get stuff anyway. So, I have seen the Farm Sim drama, some of the drama. I didn't like... Trent posted a big thing about it. I saw Giant's statement, let's put it that way. And I do agree with them that mods should be free. I've never liked the whole, like, oh, you have to join a Patreon or whatever. But, you know, people are going to do what people want to do, and people are going to be grumpy about it because you're basically, you know, yeah, I get it. I get where both sides would be coming from. So, there's that. I got sick in summer, Big Al. I got really sick in summer. Dude, I felt so bad there for a while. I was super sick in summer, but hopefully that means I don't have to get sick in the, you know, fall, winter, right? I served my time. That's the way I'm looking at it, Big Al. Oh, man. That is the way that I am looking at it. I'm just saying. Alright, we gotta go back from where. Good God, chat. Jeez. Jeez. But yeah, the farm sim drama stuff, like, I see both sides of it. I appreciate what Giants is trying to say, but I don't really know how they enforce that unless they're going to try to, like, go after people. But I don't know how they would really go after people. I don't know how any of that works. And that's just me saying I don't know how that works, you know? So, yeah. So, again, like I said, I see both sides of it. I appreciate what they're trying to do with, like, keep stuff free. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It's okay, becoming a problem. Yeah. Basically, stop rounding up. What's going on is that, yeah. Basically what's going on is that their stance always is that mods for farm sim should be free and available to everybody. And what's happened over the years is a lot of modders have, like, Patreons and pay to join Discords and stuff like that, where they're putting their mods behind a paywall so that, you know, they can get something out of making the mods. And I don't have a problem if a modder has, like, a, you know, leave a tip or something. That's fine. But I guess what happened was there was a map that was out there, and you could download the map two ways. You could pay to download the map, and it would actually download. Crap, I don't think I was supposed to build that last one, was I? I think I have one too many. The other one, or the other thing is, or the other way to download it was you pay. Okay, so you paid to download it and downloaded at proper, like, internet speed. Apparently if you didn't pay for it, it would download so slow and actually crash. And I guess they finally were like, enough of that. So start revoking partners. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they're really gonna, like, go after the people that are playing by somewhat by the rules that, like, you know, a lot of modders, they'll put stuff out on, like, a Patreon, but then eventually they put it out, you know, in the mod hub or something. So I don't know if, like, those are the people they're going after. All right, that's 50, by the way. I don't know if I built the right amount here. It's supposed to be 76, right? I think I did one too many. I wasn't paying attention. No, we're right on. All right. But, yeah, so people basically, everybody's got their panties in a bunch because Giants kind of went, hey, don't do this. And they're all mad because I guess they're assuming that they're not going to make any money off their mods. Although apparently it's been a thing for a while where you can get a mod from some modders. You'll get, like, a tractor that'll just be all white. It won't have any, like, texture. Because I guess, like, to make the tractor they used the Giants editor, but to make the textures they use something else that's not Giants. So that's apparently how some of them have been getting around it for a while, is doing that. But, like, I don't know. I see both sides of it. Like, I get there's money that they're making, and obviously, you know, they want that because it takes a lot of time. They put a lot of effort into mods, you know, some people. I get that. But I also get Giants where it's like, you know, everything should be free and open and available to everybody. So it's a whole thing. Welcome in. What's poppin'? So Yeah, I mean, I guess if they get people that are like on the mod hub with their mods, because see that if you have a mod that's on the mod hub, you get paid based on like downloads and stuff. But I guess if they wanted to, they could start pulling people's mods down. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I would imagine there's going to be people that are grumpy about what happened today, and they're probably not going to participate in the mod hub and double down on like a Patreon or whatever. That would just be my guess, but I don't. I'm not a modder, and I'm not really involved in any of that, so I don't really care what they do. As long as it's not giant product, yeah. So like, I don't know if they could like pull keys for the editor, Giant's editor, for like people they don't want, but like people are gonna find a way to get that. So sure, it pretty much stops the mod from getting used. Well, yeah, if you just get a plain white tractor, nobody's gonna do that, and they'll just pay for the textures. You know, that I guess has been a workaround for a while. Is what I heard earlier today. So. They all do it. Yep. Thanks for the stream streak. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's no different, kind of, in a way. Although I will share that technically. But like, if I have a mod that's been edited for like our use, does that mean I'm supposed to be sharing that? Like, it's supposed to be uploaded? So I don't know. I don't know how that works. I mean, I'm not the one that made it. I just happen to be the idiot that has it, you know? I don't know. I don't know how any of that works, so. But yeah. Not charging for it. Well, that's true. Yeah, I guess that's the sticking point, is the charging. That's the point that yeah, that's fair. Well, you know, like a lot of, like back in the day, you know, like back in the day, you could say like, oh, I know this is maybe kind of a stretch, but like a thing you're not supposed to do, and it's not farm sim. But like Minecraft back in the day, you could have like pay to join servers, and like you're not supposed to do that today. Because like they get grumpy about that too. Like Minecraft does. But back in the day, there were people making big money on Minecraft servers. That like they ran them, making tons of money. So I don't know. It's kind of an interesting like drama thing going on, really, you know. But yeah. Are they using AI to create mods? I would assume. It like do some of the coding and stuff for mods, sure. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me at all. Would not surprise me. Big Al will catch you. Oh, we're getting speed now, boys. I think by the time you get all the way to the end of this run, the power line would melt back at the beginning. Now, I know these only draw 30 apiece, but there's, you know, 70, whatever there is here, 76 of them or whatever, so it's kind of a lot. Kind of a lot. Usually well-known scripting. Yeah, there's a lot of Lua, yeah. No, I could definitely see people using it. I mean, I know I'm not throwing anybody under the bus here, but I know there's people in this community that have used AI to like help them. Why is that foundation different? I didn't see it, chat. I didn't see it. I'm not ripping the whole thing back out because one's different. I'm not doing it. Oh, they're all different though. Crap. Chat, you didn't see it. I didn't see it. It's fine. Just look at it from here. It looks great, doesn't it? Oh, God. You want to talk to the PC and have it generate maps? Yeah, I don't know if they're doing... I mean, that for like the scripting part of it and stuff, I would assume people would be doing that. But I don't... They're like the coding part of it, I should say. The coding part. Yeah. I could see that. All right, so chat, what needs to happen next? We need to figure out... Let's see. We need to do this. Let me use this calculator. We need to do the 40. No. 600. 40. So 15, chat. 15, chat. Okay. Chat. We need our right hotbar pulled up too. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. So if we go like there. There we go. Say, make it look nice, please. And then actually just go like, it's fine. The center right there. Beautiful. Wait, how many was that? Wait, count that again. Just use the tools to count it. Don't actually count it. I'll mess it up. That's 14. Okay, that's fine. That one will be a little shortchanged by a smidge. But that's okay. Alright, how many is that? 2, 3 on the front. Wait, this isn't where I wanted this to be, though. I'm doing this all wrong. I wanted it to be there. Dang it, Bobby. What's this doing here? How long has that been there? Actually, I need those because I'm going to use a ton of them for this project. And what a project it's going to be. I actually shouldn't do should shortchange these a hair. So they're not running at 600. But that's all right. Honestly, it worked out fine in the other refinery. It took a little bit of time for it to work out fine, but it did eventually work itself out. So let's see, 3 worked itself out just fine. I probably should run like 14. But then that leaves me with a weird number at the end. So there's that. Oh, I did this one right, but the rest of them wrong. Okay. Can't have anything nice. Jeez. Alright, now we start our mountain of pipes that we're going to need in here. Oh, I forgot I need plastic for all this, too. I have to go find some plastic. Actually, I think there's a whole bunch in that one train car. So we might be okay. Hopefully. But it's all good. If not, I know where to get it. Or actually, if we fire up this first stage, we'll have polymer resin. Which we can make plastic out of. So. But that's going to be a minute because we don't have any oil here, of course. Not yet. So we'll have to get there. 2, 3. It's kind of close to the thing that it'll buff. We'll go to there. Yeah, we're out of copper, dang it. Yeah, corralling all of the oil for this project is going to be... It's going to be quite a thing, I feel like. Quite a thing. It's going to be wild, to be honest, but... that's okay. Alright, we are in need of plastic. Plastic, anyone? Not going to be any plastic on that train. On the this train anyway. Not gonna be any plastic over here. Why do I have so many beams on me? Add those from before still. Okay. Keep a few. Alright, I know there's not going to be plastic on that train because I definitely didn't put any plastic on that train. We may have to take that train to go get some plastic. Which would kind of suck, but if we have to, we have to. I kind of just forgot we needed plastic to build Mark II pipes. That's what it is. Yeah, we don't have any plastic. All right, let's go acquire some plastic. Actually, you know what? The plastic train probably runs right past here. We hijack the plastic train in a video game, of course. We actually might be able to. Problem is, I still have not named any of my trains, so trying to figure out which train it would be an absolute nightmare. I know it's only a couple cars. It's 2 cars long and it's blue, but you can't tell that on the map. So I assume it runs past here. It might actually not run past here when it's full. I don't know. I kind of think it does, but I'm not sure. Let's see, where am I? I'm right here. To turn around, I'd have to go all the way to the desert, so... Or not desert, all the way to the ingot factory. I don't want to do that. I'll just put a temporary track in here. Love our temporary tracks. I should probably just put a roundabout in here, to be honest. But this is fine for tonight. Right now. Now, what does that do to signaling, though? Because we need to make sure that tracks are still good signal-wise. Stuff can still run out here. Not too much of an issue. Why is that boogered up? Why are you all angry? There's not another signal here. Can y'all be happy now? Y'all can't be happy, huh? Why? There you go. Now you're happy. Okay, everybody's happy. Hooray. I could tell if I named them. What a novel idea. What a novel idea. Naming the trains. Oh, Goomba, you better look out, bud. Phased right through him. It's an AI train. It doesn't phase through him. It pushes him. Naming the trains would be a great idea. Yeah, I should probably do that. Chances of that happening are slim to none, just so you know. Actually, okay, now naming the trains would be cool. However, I should also put a number, because it would be very interesting. I have no idea how many trains I actually have on this map, right? It would be very interesting to me to know how many trains I even have. That would actually be really cool. I should actually do that. That would be a fun little like stat when I'm done with this save, huh? So like name it, but like put a number with it too. You know how long that would take? You know how many trains I have? The Hungarian king from 1,000 years ago. He would fit into Game of Thrones. Let's go. You have 110 trains running and they're all named. What's it like to be that organized? I have no idea how many trains I have, and not a single one of them is working or is numbered or named. When in doubt, just build another engine, chat. Just build another engine. There we go. We got this. We've got this. We've got this. One to 12, and then I only have 3 work trains, okay? Really, probably 2 of... I need to organize and reduce... I mean, I've got 4 tracks down here to park work trains, okay? I only have 3. Gosh, what are we here for? Plastic and more copper, probably? Yeah, okay. I forgot why we were here. Actually, that would be... Okay, so here's what I do. I name it like, you know, Caterium ore. And then I put... Say, we'll call it 1. And then do like a slash and then how many cars. Right? So we do... We number the engine. We name and number the engine. And then put a space or a slash or something and how many cars it's pulled. And then we can have two stats. Then we can say, oh, we have, you know, engine up to number 843. And then if I add up all the cars, that would be kind of sick to know how many cars we have running on the, I don't even know. I have a bunch of 7-car trains. I know that. There's a 2. I have some 13-car, like, I think there's 2 that are hauling 13. I want to say. So. Get nephew to name all my trains from Tom. That's not quite the naming convention I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to name them like what they're hauling. Not from Thomas. Although that would be funny. That would actually be hilarious. Oh, there goes Sir. Wait, no, I'm Sir Topham Hat. First time I need a top hat that I can wear with headphones, or I can, yeah, wear with headphones. We gotta find this. I'm Sir Topham Hat, chat. I just figured it out. That's me. Oh, God. Not quite that fat, but like close, you know. I'll just put that where we have room. That's just extra copper. We already have a bunch of copper there. Grab a little bit more. I should actually grab some just to have them, because we use these for all the stands. Use concrete and plate, but you use yeah. That's just copper. This is just copper. That's wire. We don't have a lot of wire on this, but there's wire there. We shouldn't need any pumps anyway. Famous last words. I shouldn't need that. There goes Annie and Clarabelle, you know. The tinkle in my pants, yeah.
Stop rounding up in drive-through cheered Dex 100, so I just clicked on a Thomas wiki to get the engine names. It asked if I was an adult or child. Am I on the list now?
Bro, you're cooked. Bro, you're on my internet. I pay for this crap. I'm cooked. Oh, gosh. Bro, it asked if you're an adult or a child. That's amazing. Yeah, you're cooked. Speaking of internet chat, remember the other day and I was like, man, my internet went down the other, like, last night for a couple hours, like the other day when I said that. If I would read my email once in a blue moon chat, they warned me. They told me it was going down for maintenance. I had a very lovely email from them saying, hey, your crap's going to turn off. Deal with it. Basically. I didn't see it for 5 days after it was sent. 5 days, chat. I went without checking my email. It's kind of freeing, though, honestly. It's kind of nice. Just to not check your email for 5 days. It's kind of nice, honestly. Although, in fairness, if it goes to, like, my normal inbox, I see it because it pops up on my phone. So, like, the email that first time just sent me, I see it. But if it goes to, like, a different folder, I don't get notifications for those on my phone. And so, like, that one went to a different folder in my email. And I don't check those every day. So, whoopsie. Sorry, not sorry. I thought that was funny. Although they said you probably have to restart your router, but, or modem, but I totally did. So. It's gone down 3 times. Holy cow. It's not really surprising though, is it? It's Spectrum Internet. It's not really surprising. Oh man. Oh chat, you know what I need to do with this? Okay, hang on. We're gonna side quest. Not really. but kind of. Not at all, actually. I'm very focused on this power plant, okay? For once, I'm focused on something in this game. But I'm going to do something that'll help us. We're going to make this train like a subway. We can drive it from either end. Since I have to, like, stop and back this train in here, I'm going to take the one engine and put it on the back. Fantastic idea. The other thing is I have no idea how far I need to go, so let's do that. That's plenty far, okay. Can't delete a moving engine. Yep. Whoa. Oh, look, there's the plastic train right there. That's it. I told you all it came past here. Y'all didn't believe me. Savage, what's going on, man? How you doing today? That way, see, look, I can come back here and then I can drive the train from this end and pull into... Heck yeah. Found it. Although it was technically, it should have been empty when it came through here, but I guess the Desert Factory is using a ton of plastic, so. Oh man, it's going. Working on the big power plant right now, or another big power plant. I'm working on a turbo fuel refinery and then eventually a power plant to burn said turbo fuel. I could go farther. I could go to rocket fuel, but I need to make turbo fuel to get to rocket fuel, so I need 100 packaged, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Although I might do it just to say I unlocked it, but I think I'm just going to be happy with what I got. Because to go to rocket, well, hang on. Let's go to the cheat sheet, chat. So turbo fuel, rocket fuel, okay? Rocket fuel, you have to, yeah, I don't know about this. We're just going to stay with turbo fuel. So there's that. We're just going to stay. We're going to be very happy with our turbo fuel and just stay with that. That is the goal. All right. Going to be happy with it. We're adding like 47,000 megawatts of power is what this is going to produce, a little over 47,000, and I'm currently only producing about 33,000 megawatts. So we're gonna double and then some our total production. So I think I'm just gonna be happy with that, you know? And I'm just gonna be happy. That's a lot. I don't think I'll need any more than that, to be honest. So at least I hope not. I just won't put too many particle accelerators in, you know? That's all. Building a raceway in Satisfactory? No, I haven't seen that. I don't consume any Satisfactory content. There's one dude on TikTok. I watched a couple of his like TikToks, but other than that, I don't consume any. I sure hope so, Big Al. I don't. Well, I don't know how many more I actually need. It's not just particle accelerators either, too. Now, I've unlocked a new thing, Big Al. So we got this mean looking building. This thing's kind of sick looking. So this is new. And this is gonna make well, one part for the elevator and then two other parts that we need for stuff. So we are going to need that. And this uses 2,000 megawatts just as it's without like turning anything up. So there's that. But that's AI, so we don't talk about that because people get grumpy about AI. So, yeah. Built a raceway around the map. Dang. That's crazy. So, oh, it's an AI, AI something or other. It's basically like it goes into the magic side of this game a little bit. Like we're beyond like normal stuff. If that makes sense. I mean, not so much like the turbo fuel and stuff, but like some of these buildings, we're beyond normalcy. You know, like using the SAM and just yeah, we're beyond the normal stuff. So you betcha. I've got 2 milestones and then the elevator, and that technically. To me, anyway, I don't know about other people's thoughts, but technically, if you send the elevator, you beat the game. So, 2 milestones plus the elevator, and then we will beat the game. And the milestones, that's not really like to me, that's not beating the game, but we're gonna do that too. So, 2 milestones and elevator, and then we will beat the game. Having said that, some of that stuff is going to take... I mean, we'll check in on the desert factory before we leave tonight and see how much nuclear pasta we have. We should have like 600 maybe by now. So, out of the 1,000 that we need. So that's not terrible. I think we're making pretty good progress on the old nuclear pasta. So, you betcha. All right. But the good news is we're going to have enough power because this is the focus right now is to get this done. Obviously, I'm not going to get this done tonight because we still have a long way to go on this project, but I'll get it done eventually, and that'll be that. And then we'll be good. So, all right. So that is that step. So we're gonna have two sets of this is gonna be running at 600, and then the other set's gonna be running a little bit slower. But that's okay. So what we need to do now is get our math thinking cap back on, and if we have the bottom 2 of these are going to be at 600, and then we just need to take our 600 number and then divide that by the 22.5. So see, this is where it gets kind of not good, because technically this is going to run 26.666666666. There's a couple more, and then 7. So this is where we should run this at 26. So we might actually take a valve and bleed off a smidge. A smidge of extra here. Does that make sense, chat? So maybe like 5. Yeah, we could actually do that. We might be able to. So if we put a valve and we take 15 out of here, I mean 15, that'll help run something else. So we might as well. Let's see, we'll run it stream same as that over there. need to run this down 26 on this side, basically. So let's figure out where that is. 26. Or we just have a little bit extra. It's only a little bit. It's 15 is all it actually is. So only be 15 extra, which that's not bad. But you know, if we want to keep everything running at like peak performance, then it's a whole thing. So definitely a whole thing. So basically we need to run the bottom pipe over here to the first 26 and then the second pipe to the next 26. And then whatever's left will go to that last pipe. Honestly, that's probably not a bad thing because we're gonna have a slight extra. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do that. We'll just run it that way. So just for my spacing. Huh? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Get it done. All right, so that's where that ends. We should do. I'm not gonna commit to anything. Oh man. No commitment here, chat. God, quit clicking the button. Really? And you from Farm Sim too, but I'm terrible about hitting right click when I don't want to. So bad. Something with this it's with this new mouse. I probably should have just bought like the OG mouse that I've been using forever. Just bought another one of those back when I was having trouble. Instead of buying something fancy, stick with what I know. That's alright. Alright, so that is... We're not there yet, never mind. Okay, so that is that 26. So actually, let's do this. Back it up a hair. Honestly, that's just going to be there for looks. Doesn't actually need to be there. Don't like having a... That's fine. Okay, that'll buff. So we need to do 26 more. These guys. Too bad there's not a blueprint maker this big. That would kill if it was this big. Be pretty awesome, actually. 26, right? Yes. 26. Actually, we'll put that right there. Okay. That'll have 3 pipes on it. Hooray. Why'd I do all those to 3? I only need 2. Oh, there he's fixed. Not a big deal. I have to go get more copper soon. Down to less than 200. Right. Do the T's. Release control is working tonight. Sometimes it doesn't want to like do the lock-in thing, how it's kind of snapping there. A lot of times it doesn't do that for me. Only very annoying. So that's all. Saying. Only extremely annoying. All around a copper. Dang it, Bobby. At least we got our nice walkway in the center we're going to have. That's good. I like that. It's fancy. Is there copper in this? There is copper in this. Let's go get 2 more stacks, though. It's weird. Nowhere near done running pipes yet. Oh, we still got to build, what is it, 190? We got to build a platform big enough for 190 of the actual generators. And figure out how to plumb all that. Oh, gosh. It is going to be something. That's okay. It's all good. This project's going to be super nice to have done. And really, this one's a whole lot easier. Or did I just connect that? Okay, it didn't work. This one's going to be a whole lot easier and a lot faster than the other refinery because we're not packaging the fuel. So we're not having to mess with water and containers. I might steal a little packaged, or I might make a little bit of packaged turbo fuel. Just to have it in my jetpack. So I know the biofuel's better. I'm actually trying to save tickets right now too. So actually, if I should do biofuel, I should make it. But that's all right. Turbo fuel will be good. Should be able to sneak a little bit of it here. We make a little less power, that's okay. It'll be good. Alright, so that's the end of that. That is the end of that. So now, technically, whatever's left... Run them across from each other and a pipe down the middle. Yes. That's what I've got out at the other place. Yeah. That's what I got with a bunch of T's. So 25. Yeah. Okay. That's right. That's right. But I don't think I would notice if I, you know, put one packager with like a, honestly, a packager straight to a dimensional uploader. Do not pass go. Do not collect your $200. It goes straight to a dimensional uploader and be done with it. That's it. That's all I need. Honestly. Since it's just me on here, like that would be plenty. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. To be perfectly honest. So yeah. Just put that one right there. All right. But yeah, that's what I've got. The other one I've got. Technically, I have enough that run. It uses 600 fuel a minute, and it takes. Well, I think I just turned off like 2 on the end, so that way I could kind of build my stockpile of fuel up just a hair over there. I'm sure I could turn it on by now. Turn it on like full bore by now, but it's fine. That or I need to feed the pipes from both ends somehow. But I don't know. There needs to be a Mark III pipe in this game. Wait, this is not right. I did not do that right. Wait, no. No. We are right. Yeah, there needs to be a Mark III pipe. Move like 1,200 a minute or something. He's so nice. I would be all about that. I'm sure there's a mod for that though, right? I'm sure there is a mod for that. You can sell chips with the train, like wood chips, Trent? Or like potato? I'm assuming wood chips. That's kind of nice, huh? You're right. That's cool. It's like salt and vinegar or like sour cream and sour cream and chai or whatever. Ruffles. What are we talking about here? Oh man. You had to hold the T-Rex up. Isn't there a you could? What about the bridge, Trent? Can you park on the bridge and drive the train under, and have the tracks fill the train that way? Maybe I mess with that tomorrow because I think I am gonna have to use the tracks for some stuff tomorrow. Since I get to start a new save tomorrow, chat. Inform some. I'm so excited! Hooray! There's a mod, but the game didn't see the 600. Oh. Interesting. I was kind of making there's a mod for that joke. There's a mod for everything. Okie dokie. All right, all of these are connected, I think, right? I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. No, I didn't connect these last ones. I gotta do T's still. Now, I will tell you all tomorrow, the first thing we're gonna do is when we start our new save, I'm gonna place our dryer. And actually, I'm gonna go back with the small one, the first one that we tried, because it works on a test save. And I'm gonna test it live in front of y'all. I'll use DevTools to test it, and then as long as it works, we'll move ahead with like buying the land and the field, you know, doing the field work and all that. So hopefully that doesn't take a terribly like a long amount of time tomorrow, but I will use bigger equipment to get the map back like we had it. So it should go a lot faster. Like we can use the big John Deere plow to like get stuff done, you know? So I think we'll be in good shape. So the one dryer's a multi-issue. What do you mean by that, Trent? Like a multiplayer issue, but I got them all to work in multiplayer. I had to start a new save, but for some reason they worked fine. So I don't know what's up with that, but I've got 3 different dryers that I can get to work on a test save. But for whatever reason on the save that I've been playing, they don't work. So I don't know what the deal is there, but maybe as soon as the second person joins, then it's going to quit working. I don't know what the deal is, but they all work in single player, and they all worked on a test save that I put on the server today. So I don't know. Oh, we can use this area to do our coal chat. Oh, that's right. We got to feed this coal, don't we? I forgot about that. Good thing we put our conveyor belts all up, or our pipes all up on stands, so we can have room to do that, huh? Actually, we can do all that. Let's do all that below. We'll just pop right out of the floor, go straight in. That'll be so clean. Yeah, we'll plan on doing that, chat. Let's do. All right, so then our output side of this, y'all. It never ends. It never ends. Never ends, y'all. So the output side out of this, we are going to take, we're going to do our 600 number again, since that's what a pipe can hold. And then we're going to divide that by 18.75, which gives us a good solid 32. So we can run 32 of these into one pipe. So that's good. Or should we run 31? Oh man, now we'll run the 32. Or actually, how many do we have total? Hang on, I don't remember how many I built. Because we should make it like even. Should probably do it like make this nice. 76. So if we take our 76, then what? So we should probably do like 25. Yeah. 25 of them to a pipe. Okay. I don't mind that. So then if we do our 18, what was it? 18.75. So that gives us 480 or 468.75 per pipe. I actually don't mind that. I don't think I mind that at all. So if we get 25 of these, 25. All right, so 25 is to there. Okay. That should work, right? Then how's that number? We're getting a little ahead of ourselves here, but I'm curious. So we can run 62.5 generators. 62.5 generators per. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Start from that end, actually. 62.5, y'all. Which means we run 62. So this plant's not gonna quite gonna make what it could. We're gonna kind of under sell it a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. I mean, we could always use valves and, you know, set numbers. So we could do that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have time to think about what I want to do between now and then, because we're not going to get that far tonight. All I know is after seeing that pizza sitting on my stove earlier, and I did not get Chinese food on Sunday, by the way. I was strong. Okay. I resisted the urge. I really wanted it, but by the time we got home from the farm, which we could have stopped and got some on the way, but it was getting kind of late, and I was like, I'll just eat my taco meat. So that's what I did. Plus, since we didn't get it while we were out, I didn't feel like spending, you know, $60 to have it delivered. So, yeah. Well, you know what? We'll have to figure out our polymer resin too. I don't think I need any more plastic or any more rubber on this map, so all the polymer resin might just find its way right to the awesome sink, to be honest. Which, that's fine if that's what we end up doing with it. Not a big deal. Give us more tickets. Not that that stuff's worth much. It's still something. But we'll probably handle that on the bottom floor, too. I think all the conveyor belts will take down. We'll just drop them all straight down through the floor. Should be good. Okay, so now I should really cut that back a little bit here. Again, it's there for looks. There we go. And then we got to do another, what did we say? 20, 25? Yeah. I think I have that. Something I shouldn't have. All I know is I got to hit too many buttons. Oh, no. Got to hit too many buttons to do this the fast way. Not funny, Trent. Not funny, Trent. Thanks for the bits, though. But you're not funny. Just for the record. Oh, man. That's funny. That's okay. It annoys me that it always puts the second one up there. I know I can turn that off, but I do want 2. I don't want 3, but you got to look pretty far down. 3, 4, for it not to not do that. Comes up pretty close. 8 above. Alright. I totally clicked it. It didn't take because it was not where it was supposed to be, so it was good. Very, very good. Oh, come on. I was just talking about how, like, glad I was that the thing... Now it's not working. Oh, now it is. False alarm. Now it's working, boys. We're cooking now. Absolutely cooking. Oh, by the way, the pizza house simulator... we might play that next Monday. I'm not sure. We'll see. But I will tell you right now, the Twitch integration for that is terrible. And when I say terrible, I mean actually hilarious, but like not for the person playing. Or not for anybody playing, because it affects everybody in the game. It doesn't just affect, you know, like say me per se. It'll affect everybody. But basically the way it works, if y'all haven't seen it, randomly, or I don't know however many minutes the interval is, but it'll pop up on the screen in the game, and then it gives you like a vote, and you use like exclamation point 1, 2, or 3 in the chat, and then the vote is for doing different, like sometimes punishments, sometimes rewards. So the one I saw, it like made the screen, or made your mouse sensitivity like super, super high. Or it could flip your entire screen upside down. And they last, I don't know how long they last for, but like they last for a little while. And it's like, dude, that is pure torture. That is pure torture. And again, it affects everybody in the game. So now the usernames, that's kind of cool. So it like pulls usernames from chat and puts them as like the customers. So that's kind of neat. The other part, man, it sounds, I mean, it's hilarious, but like it's gonna be torture. So we might play with integration on for a little bit, maybe not the whole time. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we play it. I don't know yet. Might play this next Monday. I haven't decided yet. That's kind of a good Friday night game, honestly, the pizza game. So we'll see. What did we get into? Yeah, it was kind of funny. I was watching somebody play it yesterday for a little bit. Last night. Although they might have been like the worst pizza makers I've ever seen. Anyway, it was kind of funny. Need a tea. I'll do that when we go back. I wouldn't say that. They were trying to use like the rack by the oven. And well, you know how that goes. They were trying to make pizzas ahead a lot. but then, like, you know, different orders need different things. And so that wasn't really working. I watched for like 20 minutes. I was like, I'm good. It was nothing like the tight ship that we had running, you know, Tomcat standing over the fire smoking. It was nothing like that. But that's all right. They were having a good time, so that's all that matters, right? Just saying. Oh, and Jacob, the dryer, Trent said something about, you said it was a multi. What makes you, like, did you find something that makes you think that, or just like based on the issues we've been having? Curious, because if there's something you found, I'll just get rid of it tomorrow, the one, but whichever one it is. Yeah, I'll just delete it, but curious. The big dryer I downloaded though, man, that thing is sick. It's got working side draws and everything. Just saying. So we could fill like three trucks at a time if we wanted to. You got your main leg over your overhead bin above your pit, and then you got two side draws on the opposite side of the bin. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's all done. Yeah, we just gotta run this, although I'm not actually sure that I'm gonna keep this like this, because I could just build the rest of it like right up here, but I'm not sure exactly where I'm building it. So for now, we'll just plumb it all down this way. But yeah. Right, that way everything flows back this way right now, or that's the theory. So then all we have to do is go this way, and then I think what I'll do is, like I was saying before, go down a little bit, maybe even just like one wall, maybe two down. This is like 3 up or whatever. But go down like one wall or two, and then do the floor there. That way everything's flowing in a downward hill direction. Don't have to worry about anything, which I wouldn't have to worry about it anyway. I'm not gonna have to worry about it. So it's all good. We're up to 50,000 now on our max consumption. Jeez. Oh, that's crazy. All these are plugged in, so I was waiting on that trend, to be honest. Trent, they stood up bits. I was waiting for that. Oh man. Okay, yeah, because if it's not, if we'll use dev tools and we'll test it, and if it's still broken, then yeah, I'll get rid of it. I like the AGI one. I actually like that other one. I think I'm gonna go with that one at first, and then eventually the big one, because the big one's really cool, but that's later in the save. Once we get some land, plus it costs like $1.5 million. So, you know, it's funny. I'm talking about consumption on here, power consumption, power production. If we look at this again, our max consumption is like 51,000. We'll round it up, right? Our battery is 109,200. We're still only we're under half of our battery. So our battery, if we were to run everything on the map, which is not possible because like all of our homestead stuff is not going to run. But if we were to run everything on the map, except for any power generation, Which again, that wouldn't really be possible either, because you turn off the power, that turns off that whole refinery over there. But anyway, in theory, our battery would still last for over 2 hours. Just a smidge over 2 hours, which is crazy. And honestly, I might make, I don't really think I need to, but I could make the battery bigger. Just keep going up. Just go to the sky. I'll have to start setting material aside for that. That's quite a thing. But we'll see. I may not do that. But chat, I think for tonight, I think this is where we're gonna leave this. We have a really good jump on a power plant. So I think that's where we're gonna leave the power plant. We're gonna run over to the desert real quick. I want to show you guys how much nuclear pasta we have. I think is what I wanted to show you guys, right? The fact that we don't have the other products at all yet, so that's kind of scary. Plus, we'll probably, we can check our train out. Do a little, well, we should have actually all the material that we need now. Here, we have another hard drive to check too, so let's go do that, I guess, real quick. Not that we have to go to the desert to do that, but YOLO. So before you guys see this map again, I will probably work on it and progress it and stuff. To a point. I don't want to do too much off stream because, the point of playing this on stream is to share it. Bounce ideas back and forth and stuff, and you guys help a lot, so I'm sure I'll AFK this a little bit this week, but probably not too much, honestly. Because even like using all this material, like our stockpiles are probably built back up already. If anything, I might try to like do something with aluminum. I need to crank aluminum way up. But that's okay. Hey, there's oil right there too. Chat, that's not far. I forgot about that oil. We could, no, all of our math is already done. We're not doing that. All of the math is done. We're not adding. Not doing it. Oh man, we could though. I don't know how much more oil that would be, but I think there's 2 or 3 spots there. So. Oh, this is so much faster this time. We have that engine on the back that's pushing. So that's helping quite a bit. Hello? It's an oil train, chat. Oil train. Oh, that's here. I'm all about this train network. I'm really glad I figured those out. They're not perfect. It's the way the train kind of rocks as it goes, but like other than that, I'm glad I figured this out, dude. It's so cool. It's such a mess, but like, I don't know. I think it's sick. Ever since I was a kid, I went to a train show one time over in Illinois. And this dude's exhibit at the train show, he had like an 8-foot table or maybe a 10-foot table. I don't know what it was. But he had a table, and on this table, he had 2 helix for a train. So the train would go up the one side of the table and drive across the little bridge and go all the way down the other side of the table on this helix. And it was like 4 feet up off the table. And I just remember thinking that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I've wanted to build one for years, to be honest. Never did, but I always thought it was so cool. And now I have it in Satisfactory. Hooray! I could actually just build that demo that he had, just like that could be a fun project. And I have to put stations in it. Like, yeah, I'd have to put 2 stations in it and just have it run between them. Very doable though, very doable. All right, so nuclear pasta. Oh, dang, bro. We're up to 704 nuclear pasta. I think there's some in the cloud, too. If I'm not mistaken. I think there's... where's that? These... I don't know the order that these are in, by the way, because, like, there's A. I don't know that there's an order. Oh, there's 100 in the cloud, too. Probably just leave those in the cloud, honestly. So that's good though. So we're at 804 out of the 1,000 that we need for the elevator. That's pretty cool. And that's part 1 of 4 that we need for the elevator. So that's not bad though. That is not bad at all, honestly. You know what? I know why our particle accelerators. I think I turned them down, didn't I? Maybe I did. I don't remember now, actually. That Joker's turned up. Doesn't need to be anymore because cloud's full. Well, that's right. Okay, so this particle accelerator is not doing anything, so that's part of why our power's in good shape. And he's making nuclear pasta. 0.5 a minute. Now until eternity, he's making pasta. Oh man, but that's all right. So I don't know. I think we have one more hard drive real quick. Let's go check our hard drive. Watch, it's gonna be something. It's not gonna be a fuel recipe. Never mind. I already know all those. All right, what do we got? What do we have? Don't need either of those. I don't believe now. Definitely don't need that either. I've rescanned the world tonight. I've just got a ton of crappy recipes. And they're just gonna stay there because I'm not doing anything with them. For now. Anyway, chat, that's the end of Satisfactory for tonight. Those of you watching on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.